heck out of him and really want to play.
Come on, Reek, man. All the stuff you know is from me, nigga. Oh.
Yeah, and for an MP5. I'm about to use the Red 46 too, though.
Hey, Kat, she just texted me back. She said, send me your child. Or, dang. She said, send your child. Hey, Quiz, what's your child name? No, it's Erica, because she think I'm Queon. And she scared Queon, so I'm about to scare her back.
But I say Quiz, man. Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm about to say Quee too. No, look at that card. He controlling my thumbs and everything. Hey, kids, nobody in there got time. Hey, Sean, you don't got time. She texted me because she boomed me. Hold on.
Yo.
She said, send your cash. Nah, I'm finna send it on Cash Out. Hey, who got Cash Out? Who got Cash Out? Sean, what's your Cash Out?
She gonna know it's me. Also, Rich Sean. See my name for like 3 years now.
I'm a Blick Kills. Do I still got that? Nigga, also Rich Sean. Bro, I can't make no mistakes though, Cass.
No.
She might look. Matter of fact, Allen. I'm getting the money to Allen. That's what I'm about to get you.
That's hard because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna get him the money because he. No, I'm saying he scammed. You remember she scammed him?
That's what I said. She ain't gonna get out of the money.
We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
I'm about to get it.
Fielded in the end zone.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Hey, Allen, Erica about to send me some money and I'm about to send it to you. Cause you gonna keep it. You remember she scammed you? But what's your Cash Out name? Nah, she go. Oh, hate Sam. Do she know that?
They'll come out with a
I got it, so I ain't sending her shit. I don't know who Cash Out I'ma use, bro.
Here's Prescott.
Alright, I'ma use Sean. I'ma use. Alright, I'ma use. Oh, so.
Get this up to the 20-yard line.
You don't got no Cash Out, do you? What's your Cash Out?
No, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'll smack the shot.
Bro, cause I said can I use her Cash Out so Erica can send some money.
You trying to fuck up some people Cash Out, man? Hell yeah.
How is that messing up? No, what's your Cash Out?
No, I'm not giving you my Cash Out for cash out. I'm gonna beat that bitch ass. Use your Cash Out. What's wrong with your Cash Out, cuz?
Nigga, my name is on my Cash Out.
Wait, what's wrong with your funny shit?
Cause my name up there.
First down, Prescott.
About to think I'm about to use my name. She don't know that. You sound crazy. She said you out here.
Beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Nice gain of 21 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle.
Come get him, Maya. Bring him in there.
Pass catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots
Stay on her.
if he occupies.
Hey, Cash. I'm not in a party no more.
Hey, quit, you're not home.
What? Can y'all hear me? Hey, Sean, I just.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And they're making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now she trying to say chime,
Throwing
bro.
again on second down. Prescott, he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
How's she going to get him again if I'm texting her?
She said she was trying to get him again.
Yeah, she said send your turn.
He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
I just said if the money don't hit, you ain't getting nothing, so.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. After 1-7-0.
What's wrong, son?
Buccaneers 7, Cowboys nothing.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott now. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Elliott. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the Bucs 6-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they...
Turn the controller back on.
On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. So they had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up
from the 30 on second down. Brady, they almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2 minutes to play in his first half, 7-3, our score.
At the 42-yard line.
Hello. Yeah. You all that?
Nishan, shut the fuck up, Nishan.
Alright, let me get outside.
Come on, bro.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have...
She keep telling Queon, trying to take Queon, come outside first and hand it to me. No, you're a dumb bitch. I'm about to say you a dumb ass bitch. You not scamming nobody. Yo.
Scam Queon.
She said if I send it. Then soon she said I'm gonna say get scammed bitch and block her. Yeah, she gonna look dumb.
Gotten ugly, bro. I be having ugly. I hope y'all don't take him no 2 months. No bitches.
Gotta split this.
Huh? Come on, man. She said. She said.
Oh, not yet. Oh, she better not come knocking on this door. I swear to God, she come on bullshit. I'ma smack her. I swear to God. She touch me, I'll smack her, bro.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Okay, Erica. I don't care. My parents ain't home either.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 40.
Who can't smack her?
A gain of 5.
Why?
Good enough for the first down.
Girls don't get privileges. I don't care about no. That's why I just said if she touched me. I said if she touched me. She scamped Queon and she scamped Al. So.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Hold on, let me. Where's my defense? Hold on, bro. Because I'm tripping. I am tripping so bad, bro.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady on the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. They'll get 9 there.
This day about to be so funny, Cash. She about to look stupid, and she sent it. Yeah, she ain't.
Operating from the gun.
I'm tripping.
Brady looking for Gronkowski, and he's got it complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady on target to Gronk. First down Buccaneers. Open man, Gronkowski complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
At the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
The final shot before half for Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50.
Yeah, me and Cass.
And he coughed it up.
And I get ball back. I was hoping I score.
We fast forward to the beginning
Me
of
and
the
Cass.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This is Tony Pollard. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their
Simone.
The Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally.
You know you're moving the wrong person.
Offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown popped in the air and
You don't even mean to do that.
Picked off at the 15.
She need to hurry up, bro.
It's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD.
What you mean?
You don't want to coach him, Charles.
She was texting Cass, and Cass gave her my number. Cass said, text my new number.
Of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting.
She ain't saying that. She ain't gonna try to text back because she knew I wasn't going for it. That's why she ain't gonna try to text back.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott steps away to his left. Now
what?
Tipped and intercepted.
That's crazy.
Winfield Jr. and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Good starting field position for him as they come up first.
She did. I just didn't answer.
At the 45. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Throw left side complete. It's Schultz. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Bro, I could think niggas dumb. I just told her.
Hey, tell her, bro. Tell her get off my phone and bullshit.
She keeps saying, come outside. Yeah.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
She talking about I'm gonna bang your door because she don't supposed to be selling weed. Like, what the fuck? Just shut the... Oh, she just making me mad, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. I can't wait till I get going, bro. I'm gonna smack her. I swear.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Watch my broadcast.
Hey, let me burn my phone.
Prescott yet again, eluding the pressure right. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I can't even focus.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
you burn that
defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott rolling to his right. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one.
Wait, right, I'm playing man.
Excellent thus far, and it was again on the last.
Yeah.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now.
That's in there. Come on.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going.
I said, man, something out you broke.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
I don't care. She ain't gonna do nothing to me.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And able to get this out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And last time, one play.
I said, man, something I did. She said, come outside, I'm gonna show you something. I'm outside, I get my cousin Tootsie to beat on you.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
No, I ain't gonna say my cousin Tootsie. She definitely gonna know it's one of us.
Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
Alright, shut up. I gotta focus that. I'll do some.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5.
She gonna beat on Creon. Creon better steal that.
2nd and 5 now. Brady on the
crossing
complete. That's Brown.
Stop rushing the play. I gotta switch something right quick.
Tackles made at the Cowboys 37.
Wait, see you?
16 yards.
Hey, what you told me?
Yeah.
From the gun, Brady. His throw incomplete. Looking for his home.
She's still typing.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Huh?
To throw again. Brady looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
That's it. I'm going to shoot you still.
They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's 4th quarter already.
End of the 3rd quarter of play with the score Buccaneers 14, Cowboys 6.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Fucking go, nigga. Let's go! I'm
trying on 4th down to come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schultz.
Fuck you not gonna do for you? You gonna ruin it. She still think I'm Queon. Oh yeah. You ain't gonna see that.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the air again, Prescott. This is caught.
You knew not to do that, Reed. Come on, Reed.
So how about this for field position after the big play?
Just know you've been up there in the tip, man.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10 from the shotgun again to Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane.
Let's go right here.
He's met at the line of
I'm gonna kick the field goal though.
No gain on the play. Brings up
looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott.
I tried to hit eggs.
And he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
16-yard line.
3rd and long for Prescott. Being chased out. And the pressure gets
That's
to
crazy.
Again.
Please don't be over 44.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Buccaneers 14.
So an interesting call there to take the 3, and then I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied.
Give me a fumble.
That field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play.
Ain't even gonna do that.
You gonna see Cleon beat his
ass.
That's why I ain't gonna do that.
Last time they were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
It's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down.
She keeps saying you slow, you slow.
They had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again.
Oh my god.
So he get off. Cleon be low. Yeah. You know he gonna be starting.
Press circle. Oh, hold on.
If anything, they may gain more confidence.
Okay,
they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
No, it's not that. I'm trying to hit the home button. Oh, there you go. Hold on, don't hit play yet. Hurry up, bro.
Yeah. Cleon like, yeah, me stink for that mission, man.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing?
Bro, I'm gonna call timeout. Stop worrying about me.
The first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. shotgun now for Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, Brady. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Back to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. To throw is Brady. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic, 3rd and long after that last sack. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. You got this slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then in the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Michael Gallup. Incomplete. It's now third down and...
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now one final throw here is...
kick it and go, kick it and go. We was stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We was stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We just step on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We just step on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. For Tampa Bay.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's second down.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pick.
From the 41, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Brady's pass complete.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
And it's third.
This is Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 51 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decided to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Prescott now from the 50. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he finds his target, it's Schultz. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I'm going to do it again.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Consecutive runs of 6 yards. Gives him a 1st and 10. The 4-yard line. This is Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. The Cowboys, they push out in front further. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Away by Trayvon Diggs.
Throwing again, Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Here's Jones.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
For Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. To throw again on second down. Prescott flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And out across midfield, down to the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Cowboys 14. Buccaneers 7.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7.
Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he finds Gronk. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 16. Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. From the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. He's at the 50. 30. 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboy.
Under what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic first down.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30. First down.
On first down, Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Prescott looks to throw on first. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott, sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper, 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Loss of 2 brings up second and
here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this carries into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The quarterback forced out of
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
To try again after the sack, Prescott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
10th carry now for Elliott. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Prescott on first down. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Prescott, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 14.
And operating from the gun, Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
The onside kick recovered by the Cowboys.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
On the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further.
42.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Still going inside the 30. Room to run at the 50. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cowboys.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh. You restart. Mm-hmm. 10. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't restart the game. You can. Games is hurt. Leah, you can't restart it. It just keep telling you to do it.
She right got me.
Okay.
Did you order?
Sometimes you need a friend. Not the ones that
Mike.
show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win.
Mike.
When you come up on that lick, make sure
Did you place the order?
And then, sometimes you need a phone.
Did you put it in?
Keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones
Did you
that
put
want
it
to
in?
keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
So it's already
Okay.
Okay then.
Sometimes you need to fake. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Faye. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words that you force.
He done.
I ain't gonna say done about
Arlington, Texas. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas. This is Madden NFL 21.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jadon Mickens on the return.
Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
From the gun, Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down. And operating from the gun, Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
I love his mobility, and I think he continues to get better and better as a pocket passer. But how about just his plain intangibles that he brings to the position? Mental toughness, as well as a physical presence that helps power any offense.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B. Starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady, he's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a gain of 7.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, that... going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. at their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10. At the 47. From the gun, it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Brady's pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. And he finds Grubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. Now left side on the swing pass, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
For a Cowboys.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. They'll run with Elliott. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Here's Elliott. And some room to roam now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Prescott.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
13.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Jadon Pickens on the return.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Elliott. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. On third down, Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at the Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
They go to Elliott again. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Jordan Whitehead on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's
Prescott to throw on 4th. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. And Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown.
Brady's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and throw it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
The ball carrier.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier. Xavier Woods on the tackle. A gain of 11 on
now. A first down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Alden Smith there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and
now they'll throw with Brady.
The 42-yard.
He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And it's 3rd down.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Antonio Brown.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun, Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Brady's throw there complete. That catch good for only a couple. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
12 yards there and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. This is caught. Gronkowski. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
The Bucs.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Now Brady. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big game.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Ezekiel Elliott.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, that was great.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 47 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
For the point after.
He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, but now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings
from midfield. Here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski
keeps the score.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? Either it's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now Pollard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And 22 more yards there and another first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, it's Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This is Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
on the counter. Elliott. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
And Ndamukong Suh on the stop. It's a gain of 4.
On third down, Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. That one. A backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
J-Don Pickens on the return. The Bucks take over 1st and 10.
So here's Brady and the Bucks. Down by 9. 43 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Oh, no, he lost the football.
The 2-point attempt is
so unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Number 21 is
Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll let this go for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott to throw. He's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Results in a 4th down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the NFL on EA Sports. Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Ronald Jones.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
A gain of 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Mike Evans.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Again, it's Brady. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
When he came out of college, I thought his best attribute was being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stack.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Brady. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
It's a gain of 11. But it brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Cowboys.
Elliott. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
46-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 6-0 our score after 1. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
A gain of 2.
Prescott from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know,
they're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. The 20.
Prescott's pass.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Here's Brady, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Number 21.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sue on the stop.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 34 yards. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And that one makes it 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll set up to throw from the gun. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Brady's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
This is Jones.
At the 27-yard line.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 10th carry now for Elliott. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 8 yards there and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Prescott with the game.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Brady's
and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And it's 3rd down.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott looking deep, but that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation. Strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. To throw again, Brady. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before half for Brady. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady, and that is incomplete here. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now.
Ryan Suckup on.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now Pollard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
7 yards the pick up there. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
34-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Brady's pass.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They'll run it with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Neville Gallimore on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Brady's pass.
An important play right here. 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Now Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and...
On 2nd and 7, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Back now in Arlington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Brady. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Brady to throw again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
For Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. To the air again, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Lavonte David.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no
well,
good.
as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. All right, Charles, let's talk to these numbers. What do they mean? What's happened?
You don't always want to give it to just, hey, they made a great adjustment. They took him away. But I think that that's a big part of what we're seeing here. They've gone in at the half defensively and figured out where he's hurt them and made changes accordingly. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting more bodies in that area to make sure the ball goes elsewhere.
And it's helped them snuff out that hot start. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneer.
Here's Jones. He finds some open field here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Here's Prescott. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete.
He'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
To second and 10.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
And the Buccaneers set it.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He's back to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Back to throw, Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Brady going to throw here. And he finds Gronk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout.
18 on the play.
As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Ball carrier, Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. He's brought down back at
Brady to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go. We'll slip on, spin, move, in zone, go. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll slip on, spin, move, in zone, go. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft. Watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.